Alright, we are back with another iRacing video here. We are at Homestead, Miami Speedway in the ARCA car. We're going to get into our actual race sessions practice just as quickly as we can. I'll try to turn some laps for a little extra. A little bit of extra safety rating.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now.
I want to give him a little bit of a wide berth here, let him go out there and get up to speed. There's not a lot of places on this track that I feel comfortable running for the most part. Probably at this get-go here up in the top.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 82 Fahrenheit.
This guy couldn't handle it in this last turn. He thinks he's going to make it up here. I like running that low line. I don't know what that's going to look like as we get into the race here. It's going to take a few laps
Quickest overall
to get up to speed. The tires got to kind of come in. Need some air pressure build up on them before it really feels solid.
That's the end of the session. P5.
Holy jeez, I got the number 3 car in this entire thing. We got a 1.6 strength of field. I feel like Superman. We might just have to put a lap down. See how absolutely horrible it is compared with everybody else's, but...
Pit exit is clear. Okay, John, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Instead of 1.9. Get up here, maybe I can only lose a few spots and then run those guys down based on running that low line and kind of keeping some of that. Alright, we're going to run the bottom. I'm not even going to try doing the other. That's my hope. Is to try to get down there somewhere. Maybe we'll just hang around here on that middle line-ish. Try to carry a little bit more speed off the turn. A little bit more in.
P2, you've just done a 34.1.
I'm slower.
The guy behind has just done a 34.1. The leader has just done a 33.8.
If I can start up there in the top 10. Just because these guys are starting so much farther up front does not mean that they're going to be there at the end. I feel like a 34 flat spot is pretty good for myself. I think the best I ran was a 33.7. I don't know if it said on the screen over there with my split or not, but I've had a 30. I think I had a 33.7. Probably a high 33.7, but a 33.7. We are looking at a 23 car field. So to start in the top, easily in the top half. It's half the cars put behind me. And we just gotta make our lap times count. Alright, where is my overlay for relatives? Alright. And we will see what we got. Not too many people back here. We got the top person who has not yet, with almost a little more than a minute, hadn't put a lap down yet. Did he get one? Did. Well, it might have been the first lap. So he might get up there and bump me back to a 10th place start. But that leaves only 6, 8, 11, 13 that had not put a time down. Nope. Looks like the 30 number 1 car did not get a faster lap in. A lot of times I'm pretty good at putting a fast lap down, but I don't know what it is. Every time I come to this track, I just, whether it was the previous Cup cars, the next gen cars, the trucks, man, these people just drove away from me. I just don't got anything for them here. I'm hoping a little bit of the practice session I did prior, and that I streamed on Twitch the other day, if what I learned about where they were running, which was just above that first seam, just dropping the left sides below that first seam there.
That's the end of the session, P9.
Fast spot they were running, but I just feel like I end up carrying way too much speed coming off, and it feels real loose coming off, so I don't really like doing that. I really felt pretty comfortable running that bottom line, but I think it's actually a bit slower, so we'll see how it shakes down. We got 35 laps to get this one done, so we're going to see where we can end up. Just really want to keep our nose clean and come out of here with hopefully a top 10 finish. I'd love to finish up there close to my car number, get inside that top 5. Doesn't look like I'm going to need it the way the cars stand now. I got a small iRating gain of 17 where my car sits in 9th spot, so depending on the iRatings of the cars as they shuffle around here as the race goes on, maybe we'll have something for them.
P9. The air temp is 78 Fahrenheit.
That above that first seam line for about the first 5 laps or so, 5-10 laps once the tires get heated up.
Follow car number 15 in the inside column. We need to catch up to car number 15.
We had a car that spun at the beginning, so everybody be careful because he's going to probably work his way back up here, trying to get back in line.
I'll be okay, I'll pay attention. My damn car. Fucking dog ran underneath my leg. sir.
Hey, Josh. Hey, Josh.
Oh man, that's this lobby?
Okay, John, here we go. Green, green, green.
Car up high. Careful, still there. Easy, hold your line. You're all clear high. Car outside. Clear outside.
Guys, let's hold on to it. For Josh.
P11.
Trying to come down here and block this, or what are you guys doing here?
The leader has just done a 33.9.
Car low. You're clear low. Car inside. Still there. Still there. You're clear on the inside. Car low.
Jeez, how hard are you gonna try
Hold
to
your
do
line.
that, guy?
Clear low.
New fastest
stay
lap
up
for
there.
Richmond, 33.9. P9. Your lap time was a 34.8.
Yeah, that was pretty idiotic, 15.
Car inside. Careful, still there. Still there. Easy, hold your line. Clear inside.
Dang, I got too low trying to avoid that. Caught the apron.
10th position.
Alright, let's get back in the rhythm here. Ooh. Come on now. We can do this. On that bottom line, catch him. I need jumping around up here for. Drafting off that guy? What exact good is that gonna do?
Car low. Still there.
Alright, buddy.
Clear low. Car low. Car inside.
That lap was a 34.6.
Clear inside.
Go high, go high.
Car low. Clear low.
Taking my line, dang it. That's a wall.
P10.
I don't know if I'm just getting a little bit better bite coming off that corner like that or what. So let those guys run that high line and fade their tires out. Maybe I can work my way back up inside the top 10 here. Keep these guys behind me.
You've just done a
Nipping at my
34.7.
heels. Kinda hoping I can get one of these other guys back here behind me. Get down there in the bottom, I can get by this guy.
That was a 34.5.
It's alright, I can wait these guys out. Their tires are gonna wear out.
That last lap was a 34.7.
Car high. Hold your line. Careful, still there. Clear high.
Alright, let's pick them off. Come on.
P9.
Hey, I'm up at the top of the track.
I don't see nobody at the top of the track, so I'm hoping he's gone.
That lap was a 34.8.
second brake bias adjustment, dropping it just a little bit. You guys are going to eventually fall off here enough for me to get you gone here.
Car low. Hold your line. Hold your line. You're clear low.
Alright, John, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine.
Car outside.
8th place. That was 35.0.
Still there. Still there. Easy, hold your line. Still there. Clear outside. Car high. Easy, hold your line. Hold your line, clear outside.
I don't know if you let me go or what, but I'll take it.
P7.
Man, I get a lot better drive off the corner than that guy does. He catches me in the middle.
The gap to Bamber ahead is now 3.5.
Damn, all that ground I had made up on you.
Come on, top 5.
That lap time was 34.9.
Let's go. 2.7.
The gap to Rose behind is now 0.6.
A small brake bias adjustment again. Ain't got a whole lot of time left. Just trying to get that car to turn. Under braking. Before running them down, I just gotta get back down to the bottom.
Well, I'm going to get dragged.
2.3, come on. Let's get it. They're up there racing.
Ah!
Gotta make sure he turned in early enough. Come on. Let's catch him. 2.2.
Seventh position.
Oh, he scraped the wall. We're gonna get him.
The gap to Rose behind is now 1.0 seconds.
1.3 is the gap. Come on, let's get it. Let's get right down to the bottom down here. Run the short way around. Let's not wear the tires up. .9. He's on the wall again. Making up mistakes, we're gonna get you.
The gap in front is now 0.6. Okay, John, your lap times are pretty consistent.
That guy in front of him, we're gonna get him. I don't know if I'll get the guy in front of me, but the guy in front of him, I think he's done. He's running way too high up there. I think he's scraping the wall right now.
Like I gave you room there.
Car outside. Still there. You're all clear high.
Come on! Top 5. I'm gonna get this guy. I'm gonna get him.
6th place. That lap time was 35.4.
Picking up some time on that bottom. Alright, we're here. Let's get him. How many times can you do that?
Really,
Car
dude?
up high.
Yeah, you're good.
Hold your line. Clear outside.
Fucking idiot, man.
Alright, we just gotta race this guy up here again.
How many blocks you
Car
got on the
outside.
road?
Careful, still there. Easy, hold your line. Still there.
Alright, John, push now. We can catch up here.
Hold your line. Car outside. Car high. Clear outside.
P9.
These
The
guys
car in
wreck
front of
each
us
other.
is Diaz. The gap to Wicketer behind is now 1.1 seconds.
Car up high. Clear high. Car outside. Hold your line. Clear high. Car high. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. You're all clear high.
You guys done doing that stupid
P8,
stuff?
2 laps left. Your lap time was 35.5.
Car high. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Clear high.
P6, white flag, 1 more lap.
Car outside. Careful, still there. Still there. Hold your line. Careful,
Good line.
still there. Clear outside.
B6, there's the finish. Good drive.
Josh out there.
Dang it. 6 spots good though. I'll take that. Man, I wanted that. I wanted 5th away from that 9 car.
Pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour.
But they're really intentionally taking the line away. What our tires look like. 69 on the right front after those 35. These guys go sort themselves out, get up to the top, and start being able to kind of cut it down in the turn. I think while the tires are fresh for the first little bit, staying up a little bit higher is probably faster. But as the tires fall off that higher line, you lost grip and now you're trying to run a farther distance around the track. It's just not going to work. Man, that 9 was squirrely. He could barely hold on to his car. The only time I lost it was when I got down on that apron down there after slowing down, avoiding these other people wrecking around up here. Whoa, we had somebody wrecking out behind us. What do we got going on here? Blue cars getting a little bit loose. Oh, the grizzly car got loose again after I just watched him do it a few moments ago. Came down and just right back up into traffic. Oh, man. Gosh, that's no good. That's just disappointing. And up here, some of these guys just want to stuff it in there like that this early. I'm just going to let them go. I mean, the spot we're in right now, we're in 11th, about to be 12th. This guy down there, we're going to take the spot away. Man, I think we just barely dragged the wall with the rear end of our car as it went into that turn. Trying to power off here and get out of here ahead of the 23. I got a little bit loose there. 15. All the way down the bottom. Uh-oh. What happened? Back on the brakes. Oh, man. Oh, we gotta go back and watch that. Gotta go forward a little bit to catch it. Forward a little bit more. Not quite so far forward. And still rolling. What you doing, guy? Hold the brakes. You were holding the brakes right here. You know, you'd have stopped completely. Yes, the ever popular. I'm sliding. Uh-oh, there's cars in front of me. I can't do anything. I'm sliding. Oh, there's cars in front of me. I can't do anything. Oh, wait a second. I'll let off the brake because there's nobody in front of me. Try to get it turned. You're in the middle of the racing groove, guy. That was dumb. Why were you on the throttle, guy? Brakes locked up, brake locked up, brakes locked up. Gap. Hammers it. I'm going to get going. I'm going to get going because that'll definitely work really well right in front of traffic. Boom. Takes another car out. I know that it works inside here. Oh yeah, see? Now, appropriate people will be like, oh hey, what's going on? I guess you can't really see too much, but Jesus, like, why are you... You know there's, like... Alright, what place were they in? They're in 7th spot when they wrecked. 7th spot, lost a whole bunch more spots. Yeah, you're not at the tail end of the field yet, buddy. But you just took people out at the tail end. That would be the unfortunate happenstance of the 11 car. I was taking a gamble starting in the back. Brakes, brakes, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. You don't know what this idiot's gonna do. I know it's ARCA. If you don't want any incident points, best just behave yourself. Pay attention. Better slow down. You're gonna complain about getting in the wreck, then I guess you should have slowed the hell down and not put yourself in a spot where you're running up on a guy faster than you're gonna be able to slow down. So we gained a spot, lost another spot. This guy just kind of got inside me. I'm just gonna let him go. Now we're about 5 laps in. Now we're gonna start getting down to the bottom. Ooh, 12 car, what happened with you? Oh, 12 car. Oh no, he got hung up on the wall. Too close to the wall, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Pulled it off. Oh, I got stuck on the wall again. Pulls it off. And just loses it. Got a little help from the, I think it was the 4 car. Yep. All the way around. Now I can't say much because I've done exactly this. And when I did it, I pulled right out in front of somebody and they just punted me. Better have to just ride it down to the corner and try to pull it off at the end of the straightaway, but you got loose there. You're too far gone. The fact that that guy hits you the other direction, there's really nothing to be worried about. We escaped by this guy easy. I gave him way too much room. I'm just like, oh god, I gotta give these guys enough room. I got down here on the apron and got a little loose, lost the spot to the 23 again, and the precious time that I had on them. So, back to 10th spot, I think, yep. Back to 10th position. That guy then drove it way too hard into the corner. We got guys coming up behind me. 6 car, gained a lot of ground on that, but we just do our dive it down to the bottom, back to the throttle at that caution light, and just drive it off the corner. Just get all the way down to the bottom, using as much track as we can. Trying to be as nice on those tires as I could. I don't know what they're doing up there. Starting up there, getting her down to the bottom, driving her off. These guys are, it's just, it may look like they can't control the car, but it is kind of hard as you're trying to drive it in harder into the corner to get an edge on the guy. You're putting yourself in a spot where you would just, you know, we might be putting more wheel in it or more pedal in it to get it off the corner, trying to beat him off, and that's definitely going to cause problems. Got the 17 car seems to have probably come back out after out of the pit, maybe a fast repair because of the damage and the accident that they were involved in. And I got up here and I was like, dude, guy, yeah, they got to get up there. You don't get up there. I don't know what you're doing. Blue car caught up to me real good running up in that high line. Got a little loose there, didn't like that. Got back behind him. He's blinking. Get a chance to drive it back down in the corner and brake where we want to. Oh, he caught the wall back there. And stop him from just shoving it in there. Them cars kind of all over the place. There we still are in 10th place, 11 laps in. He's just sending it in there. I mean, if you watch what he did versus what I am doing, you're gonna watch him brake way later. Will we see it? Will we see it? I don't know where I'm gonna see it at here. I'm inside there, he just drives right up my behind. And then I pull right away from him coming off the turn. Bumping the wall up there too. Just getting right down to that bottom line, right on the white line at the bottom, and bring it back up again. This seems to result in me being able to get back to the throttle just a little sooner. Actually, you know what? I'll be able to see it here better. He's just out of frame. He's still there. I drive it down to the corner. He's right up there in the wall. I'm pretty much at the bottom at the apex, and we middle of the center of that turn. He's getting a little bit of a run down the back straightaway. He's right up on me, and I'm just driving it down to the bottom, driving it off, and just pull that gap. But I like to think that if he's going to keep driving into like this, the closer he gets to me entering the turn, the harder he's being on his tires. He's just sliding him across the asphalt. You can get off it just a little bit earlier. Use all that track to get all the way to the bottom. Drive it down to the shortest path around the track, and then be able to get back on it. Not spin the rear wheels. And we can see that is gaining me time on the 23. being able to get all the way down there to the bottom. We're letting off it a little bit sooner. I had a few moments where I just didn't, he got loose. Something, he was just a little afraid to get back to the throttle. That really closed on him. And back down to the bottom we go. Right in the middle of the turn. Gained a whole bunch of ground on him. I got a little bit better exit than he did. Shorter way around the track prevails. We picked another spot off. And back down to the bottom like that. Well, I'm sorry, 23, but that's the line I've been running. That's the line I want to run. I might not always run it, but that's the line I want to run. It is really getting me a drive middle to the exit of the turn. I'm just gaining a lot of ground on him. Running up there, but once we get down here, we are middle to exit. I'm just picking up a little bit of time here and a little bit of time there, just slowly picking them off. 34.8 to his 34.9. I'm only about a tenth of a second faster. But that's all I have to be, just a little bit quicker. Someplace that they're not. And to have that balance be, I'm just a tad quick, a little bit, just a tad bit faster than them. All the way to the top. No, he made a good dive underneath that guy. He picked that spot back up again. Eventually he gathered his stuff back up and made it back up there again, but 19 gets down there. It's like, dude, you got down there. I don't really want to be up here. We gotta let off. The lower line prevails. Now we're gonna try a crossover here. Right down there. Man, we were pretty even coming off of that. Just afraid to get too close to him, but I need to make that corner arc to get in there where I want to. Got down to the bottom too early. He way overdrove it, way up top up there. Got a little loose, wiggled. We're taking the spot over. Open sailing between me and the seventh spot here. See if we can get her down to the bottom this time. All the way down. Oh, no, not all the way down to that line, but we're down there. All the way to the bottom. Just driving away from those guys. We're at about 14 laps to go here. Went up and left those guys. 34.8. 35.4. 35. These guys up here are slower than dirt. So we are picking them off as they run just the worst line possible, way up by the top. That is why there is, 2/10 at least difference between myself and those guys. We had a 35 that time by, 35.2. So I'm 1, if not 0.2 of a second faster than the guys in front of me right now. I was making a lot of mistakes running too high up here. Just not getting that turn in early enough. We need to start turning in right now. Get on the brakes and really get down there. And that we did. Just need to make sure we nail that each time. Because that's that 1/10 of a second. I'm faster than them. Gaining middle through exit of the turn. That really is making up the gap. Let's see what we had. We got down bottom both times there. That was a 1/10 faster. So, solidly a 1/10 to 0.2 of a second faster between these two guys. I think I made a serious mistake. As a result, I am catching them. So 34 nines. Oh yeah, these guys up here used up all their stuff, man. They had nothing. You had to give me enough laps. I'd have caught these guys. 35-second laps. I'm running a 1/10 to 0.2 of a second faster than these guys. When I can get that dang thing down to the bottom down here and get back on the throttle. Well, that was a 43 iRating gain on top of no incident points. We got a 0x when somebody bumped into me on pit road because the guy 2 cars ahead of me didn't take off, but problem was I let those guys catch us. When I ran side by side with these guys up here, I let the guys back behind me run me down. They were noticeably slower. Just running that high line. Taking longer to get around the top. I love it when I got that number 3 on the side of the car. It looks good. Makes the car look even better. One car trying to run that high line. It's just not paying off from up there. It's just losing all kinds of time up there. That 18 car was not going to make it easy for me to get by him. I am pretty sure he was intentionally coming down, doing a little bit of blocking, and basically just trying to ruin my entry. And my exit off by pinching me down. Man, I'm way down here, and he is way up there. Just gained a whole bunch of time. I mean, we cleared car links on him that time. I'm getting all the way down here. Just ruining my exit. One car is trying to come back on the outside. They all closed up after that wreck. These guys back there that were too far back there, and I'm trying to get up here, stay up along this guy to get myself a good entry in. Get that good angle. Let me get down here to the bottom like I want to and just drive right under these guys. And he wasn't going to run me over, but man, that just ruined it. 5th spot evaporated like that. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Wait a second. If those guys are off for position or not. There's the 18 car. I think we're going to easily blow by this guy. After all that. I'll drift her all the way up against the wall. He's going to go up there. I'm going to go back up, get myself a good entry to the turn. Gotta make sure I don't get back on the throttle too early. We are lap 34. We're only a couple laps away from the checker flag. We got those two guys. 6 spots ours. I think they wrecked each other back there. And here we are taking the white flag. Oh, got a little bit of wall touch there. He bounced off the wall. Man, if I had got that, if I had nailed that entry, I'd have picked that spot up. I turned in way too late, braked way too late. I had to come in there and hit what I normally do. There we go, down here, down there. I had to clear him easily coming off that turn. Back behind him and get the angle in the corner. Man, just beat me. Just beat me. But a 6th place finish I will take. Started 9th, finished 6th, gained some I rating, gained some safety rating. All in all, a pretty good time. Yep, just that early contact from the caution lap, brake lap trying to get out. Yeah, the can't overstate how wonderful it is.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
See that 3 car on the side of there. Really do enjoy that. Not just that it's a low number, but just that it's a 3 car. I like that. Well, all in all, did a pretty decent finish. We'll definitely take it. Tomorrow, some practice for Xfinity at New Hampshire.